So here is pin 1. See how low the signal is, but it's there. There's your signal right there. And then doing this in one hand. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, pin 7. There's pin 7. So that we have plenty of gain through the preamp stage. So need to check the grid of the output tube. So we'll go from pin 7. We need to find the grid of the output tube, pin 5, and work our way back. There's a 470 in there somewhere. There's a 470 right there. I have a capacitor right here going to ground. Looks like I may have wired something up wrong. There's a 470, there's a 100K and a 470. I think I wired something up wrong. See it now. The 470 and 100 right there. So between pin 7 of that tube and there, I should have a capacitor. Oh, there it is. It's disc ceramic. There it is. I see it. Okay, I see it. See if we can get in there. Disc ceramic capacitor. Well, I got a buku signal right there. I got the same signal on the grid as I do. I see what the problem is. I just realized what my stupidity. Let's check pin 3. Comes through here, all through here, comes over to this plug. Look, dumb me. The audio output's not even on the chassis, it's on the speaker itself. Oh my God. Lucky I didn't burn that tube out. Oh my God, I'm such a dumbass. I'll be right back. I got poo-poo for brains sometimes. There's the speaker with the output transformer plugged into its socket like it should be. Now, let's try this whole experiment again. I can't believe I did that. That's so crazy. That's so dang crazy. That's typical of me. Enough of that. Wow. Alright. Audio works, vertical, horizontal works. Let's get rid of the tone source. Yeah, my battery depleted on my camera, so I'm having to use the DC cord, so I don't have a spare battery. Them things are expensive nowadays. See if we get anything from the IF strip. Nothing from the IF strip. Don't even get a click. Don't even get a click when we change the tuner. That means our IF strip's dead. Sorry, I'm trying to untangle this stupid mess. See if we get anything in the tuner. Make sure I got my meter right. Yeah, let's see. I got 232 there, 282. So I am pulling quite a bit of current. Well, tube hot. Well, that tube is super hot. That's hotter than I would think it should run. Wow. It is. That is hot, 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 hot. That's hot. I don't know if it should be that hot. Never seen a tuner tube red plate before. Well, I guess let's just see if we're getting anything out of the ratio detector. Let's go over here. Across the detector. Well, I'll tell you right now, it'll tick, tick, tick. That tells me from the ratio detector on's working. So, nothing there. See it change? Something's there. Get a little rattle right there. Not getting no output right there. That tube lit up. I don't believe it's getting any voltage. The tube is lighting up, no voltage is the detector dial here. Uh-oh! I just wiggled that tube. I'll be John Brown. Well, I'll be dang. I'm really tempted now. See if I can pick up a signal. Let me set all that up. All right, mate. All right, I've got it hooked to my the tuner actually input hooked to my my DTV converter up there, but. Doing something.
After Advil dual action back pain. What? My back feels better. Before
I had to cut the lights off up here.
Advil dual action back pain fights back pain 2
Hang on
ways.
just a second.
8 hours of relief. I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. With so many mesothelioma lawyers on television, how do you choose the right one for you and your family? Our goal is to give you as much as you deserve. $30 million was set aside for mesothelioma victims like you. If you've been
Well, let's look and see if we got any kind of video here, okay? Pin 7. Let's find pin 7 of the video output tube. That should be this right here. That's right there. That's the video output tube. So, let me see. I ain't got my glasses on.
No relation. I'm sorry to say. Your little sister. That's nice.
I can't hardly see.
That's your real name?
That's what I'm known by.
Yeah, I can't. I gotta get my glasses on. I can't see.
Sure.
It's 12BY7. Pin 7 should go to a couple coil if I got the right tube.
I was just trying to find one for you, man. Or a steak, maybe. Or a potato. How would you like that?
Let's see.
Daddy, just dancing. Maybe 2 potatoes if you could spare them.
Yeah, and a glass of milk. She's a grown girl.
Yeah, let's see. I thought that was pin 7. What that is?
Those boys are all out, man.
Yeah, it's something else.
Oh, yeah? You are his sister, aren't you? I guess so, man.
I'm not seeing anything that remotely looks like video, and I don't think that's right. I'm not sure I'm on the right tube. I thought that was it.
Gravy, Marshall.
I thought that was the... Let's turn that noise down. Damn, I knew something was pestering me. I'm not sure that's it or not. I'm not seeing what I'm thinking I should be seeing. This is the CRT connections right here. Yeah, there's pin 7 right there. I had the wrong one because I don't know how to count. There's some. I'm sure what. Ugh. What is that? I think the vertical's out of sync. If that's video, it looks like crap. Trigger level ain't doing anything. Yeah, I don't know, that video looks kind of crappy. Anyway, I think that's enough for one day. I'm tempted to throw this back in the cabinet. Let's see if we can figure out what his deal is. I'm not sure about that.
Mark Bassett, come out so I can kick your dirty head off. Don't move.
Doing something. Playing sound for the first time in only 30 or 40 years. That's amazing, isn't it? Video output 12BY7. Eight, 987. Yeah. Oh boy, I got 271 volts on the plate of that 12BY7. I only should have about 185. Go and run the B plus down just a little bit, because the horizontal output tube being not in there is not loading the circuit like it should. So I'm going to adjust this for 260 volts. 278. There we go, that's good. Now we got a little more respectable voltage. Anyway, we got 250 volts right there. It's only supposed to be 185. So let's look at pin 1, which is this guy right here. Pin 1 doesn't show any voltage at all on it. This pin 7 is the plate, pin 1 is the cathode right there, and it goes to a 22 ohm resistor to the contrast control. So let's see, that goes over here. Should be a 22 ohm resistor in here somewhere. Green wire right here. I guess that's it right there. There's no voltage on it. Contrast control doesn't appear to, yeah, I don't know. About halfway. Anyway, I don't see any, hang on. Damn battery again. Isn't this exciting? The battery won't stay charged. Anyway, the freaking plate is pin 7 and the cathode is pin 1. I saw no cathode voltage. I should have been seeing at least a volt and a half. So let's go back. I'm not seeing any voltage, but I am seeing plate voltage, 250 volts. So what's up with that? So let's look and see if we got screen grid voltage on pin 8. Where's that stupid tube? Here's pin 8 right there. I have 111 volts. So I have 111 volts here, 250 there, and 0 there. So let's look at pin 2 just for fun, see what its voltage is. Let's see. Pin 1. Oh, excuse me, pin 2. Pin 2 has got a minus 7.11 volts on it. Wow. Yeah, let's effectively turn that off. So let's look at pin 2 with an oscilloscope. Oscilloscope. Still got that, whatever that is in it. Looks like crap. That should be like that. Oh, I expect we got a power supply issue. Here's the video detector right here. Let's just pull that freaking tube and see what happens. Tube is cool to the touch. That tube should be hot. Interesting. But if it's cut off, it ain't going to conduct. You shouldn't be able to hold that tube in your hand. I've got 111.5 volts right there. What the heck? 107 volts there. That's amazing. You know what? Damn power cord on this stupid thing. Right there. I need to look up, I need to look at that tube. Looks like I've got the wrong output, 12BY7 right here. This third video eye off right there. Pin 2, let's look at this again. There's a coil right there. -8 right there. -8. -7.29. -7.29. -7.29. So it's the grid. Okay, well, -7. So where's that coming from? It ain't coming from there, I don't think. Got 260 volts here, the 222Ks, which are these. Let's see what's on this one right here. 139 volts, 267. So let's see. All right, with that in mind, there's the what we just measured. There's a 1.5 meg in here somewhere. Let's find R40, a 33K. There's a 22K. There's the hell. Where am I? Pin 2, dummy. Pin 2. There's 33K right there. Let's go on this side. -3.38, -7. So it's higher. It's higher here than it is here, which means it's coming from here. So the audio for the sound is taken off through this capacitor right here from this point. This is where the audio is taken off right here. But we're at -7. And see, this generates a -7 voltage right here. So I'm pretty sure that's what we're seeing is the detector voltage. It could be this thing is so heavily overloaded. Well, let's have a look at it. -7 here. So let's go right here. Let's find R38, 4700 ohm, and let's see if we can find that one. Let's see. R38. A lot of crap in here. Let's go back here a minute. That 33K, I'm looking for a 4700 ohm resistor. Oh, my back hurts. There's the 33K. There's a 2700 ohm in parallel with an inductor. So let's measure on this side. That's -7.62. Okay, so it is coming from this side. There's -4.84. -7.49 right there. Capacitor. See that? Capacitor's cut. 7.54. I wonder what the deal is with that capacitor. The schematic, the output of the detector comes from right here, goes to 2 coils. This is the first coil, here's the second coil. From the second coil, that's where it runs over and goes everywhere. So from the second coil, there is a resistor here. Now here's what I'm looking for. That is 0 volts right there. That's -7 right there. So let's move. So right there. That should be detected video right there. That's pin 2. Well, that's odd. I'm going to stop y'all for a minute. I tell you, this is actually fun. Look at here what I got. This is the output of this whole scope to sync. There we go. Anyway, we got video. We got video in the output, audio, video output. And what I found was, you got to remember, I'm sorry about the shaky cam, everybody. But you got to remember though, the AGC is not keyed off the video signal itself. It's actually keyed off of the sync pedestals coming from the signal. So I did not have, there's no horizontal sweep running. So, or there's no horizontal sweep here, and that comes from down here on the flyback. Since there's no horizontal sweep, it doesn't know when to expect the sync pedestal. So the AGC line is not working. And here's the AGC test point right here. So what I've done is the AGC test point right there, and I've got it connected to my bench DC power supply right here. If you can see it through all this mess. And I just turned the voltage up to where it expects to see, and boom, up it came. There's my video on the output of the video output tube.
Depends upon what my fielding consists. Fielding? Yes, I sent him to inspect the cab. I presume you left before he got there. His name's Luke. Doctor. Another brandy? Thanks. I haven't changed a bit.
Get out, or I'll call her.
Let's play with the bench power supply.
See what he thinks. Figure I'd be real foolish to come in here without an invite. Especially knowing there was a time.
There you go.
You haven't changed a bit, have you?
Wow, this stupid thing ain't wanting to sync very well. Channel 1 auto. Should have an let's just hook this to a real scope. I don't know what's going on TV there, but somebody seems like they're in trouble. Put that on channel 1. Alright, let's go here to channel 1 and let's go down to TV. There you go.
So now she's got 2 of you taking care of her. That makes 2 of you I'm going to pay off. Yeah.
Ain't that cool? We got video.
What brought you back?
I'm really tempted to put this thing in the cabinet and see what it actually does.
You told him to wash up. You really think it will do any good taking him in to see Mr. B? Well, I never heard of an apology hurting anyone yet.
Oh, here he comes now.
I'll tell you what, let me stop you for a minute. I'm going to turn it off a minute. Then I'm going to put the horizontal output tube back in, and let's see if this AGC actually behaves itself. Alright, let's get the horizontal output tube back in there. So let's see what happens. Look. Well, say look. Now I don't know which one of these is AGC. Let me make sure the horizontal output's working. I guess it is. I don't know which one of these is AGC. Oh. Take that off. Well, I thought it was going to work. Let me make sure I still got high voltage. Yeah, you got to remember though, I had to turn the P plus down. Had to turn the P plus down because I wasn't getting any. I was getting too much P plus because there was no loading. So I need to turn it back up to full rated line. I've got 292 volts. Got 300 volts right there. I think these sets were designed for 110, which is why my B plus is so high. I got 282 there, 275 there. That's okay. That's about 15 volts more than it needs. So, well, I guess I'm fine. But I have no audio again. Now let's see what the AGC line is. AGC line is now 8.87. Then video output tube. Y'all can't even see me, can y'all? I hate having to be tethered to this damn charging cable. Hang on a second. My main light on. I couldn't see nothing. Alright, our main AGC is right there. We've got a minus 8.88 volts. Okay, so I need to find this V7 here. Let's go back in with our power supply. Yep. Got my video back. Sorry, I get so concentrated on what I'm doing, I get so concentrated on what I'm doing is I forget about the camera. We got video there. If I take the high voltage away, I mean not the high voltage, but if I take my power supply away, then it just goes away. It's just completely turned off. Now I have not a clue what none of these AGC controls are. AGC controls are 8. I don't know which is which. Doesn't tell me where the damn controls are. There's that good old tuner. That doesn't do me no good. There's R7, R8. Oh, there it is. Says it's on the chassis. I don't believe that. I guess it could be. I don't know. What do you think it is, guys? If I can do this. Ah, there it is. Right there. Imagine that. Okay, we've got something. Yeah, that slide switch there makes a big difference. Alright, well, I think the next thing we need to do is put this dude in the cabinet and see what it does. Well, hopefully this battery and this camcorder will last long enough to actually do something, but here we go. Got the set put back together. 100% put back together, as far as I know. On trap is where it looks like on the picture. All this stuff is supposed to be back where it came from, more or less. Horizontal output tube is installed. I had to solder the plate lead to the plate because I don't have nothing. That's how it was before. So anyway, everything's installed. Better for worse. Here we go. Will it go up in smoke? How will the flyback and the picture tube react? Will the picture tube react well? What did I put in wrong? Did something get shorted? Did I do something wrong? Is the yoke going to work? Sounds like an arc. Sounds like an arc to me. Where did it come from? Yoke, probably. Don't know. Turn the lights off. Try again. There he is. See it? I saw it. I saw it. Now, is that an arc between here and here? Yeah, I don't know. What am I forgetting? What am I missing? I don't know. Let me investigate this. Alright, what I found it was the aquadag was not being grounded, or the outer portion of the CRT was not being grounded. And I found a witness mark right here, and this is where this little spring-loaded contact comes in. So that's where it's supposed to go. Now the aquadag has the contact to the ground, which is referenced here, and now everything should be good. So let's try again. Stupid thing out of the way. Aggravating stuff. Sometimes I get so aggravated. Round 2. Will it work? Will it blow up? Is it going to work at all? Is it going to blow up? I don't know. Drawing about 1.3 amps. I don't know if it's working or not. Look at there. Did you see that? Oh my God.
What are you doing over here?
Jay, come here. Alright, after a little excitement there, we got a little short in the picture tube, and that's what the tube tester, if you remember, measured. I had to bump on the neck a few times to clear it. Hopefully it's just because it's been setting so long, and we'll just let it run. Anyway, the tuner needs a little bit of an alignment. I think I can do that with the slugs and not, but this thing is needs a little bit of adjustment. So let's play with it a little bit. Vertical linearity. Hey, look at the linearity of this thing. Almost perfect. Let's see, that's vertical linearity. Right there, vertical size. Yeah, vertical size is pretty much down, but it's good. It's pretty good linearity, and the spacing on the horizontal is pretty decent. Let's see if we can improve that a little bit. I really don't want to fool with it. It's really good like that. That is amazing. Well, I'm just going to let it run for right now and just let it run, let it burn in. You can see just a little bit of the picture tube, just a tiny bit, but I'm hoping that running it a little bit longer and make it straighten out. And I did not clean this front glass, so that's going to help out a little bit. You can see it needs to be cleaned out, so I got to take it out of the case and clean out all the dust bunnies and all that, and clean all that stuff out.
Well, let's just forget it.
Volume's all the way up.
Just have it. Goodbye now. Goodbye, honey. Goodbye. The gallows there invited me over to visit you.
May need a little bit of an audio alignment, but if this is like FM, basically tune it for maximum smoke. And this is the amp, this is video amp right here. It takes off the sound right here. So, I'm sorry. The video takes the sound off the video output right here and sends it here. So it ain't an adjustment for the sound here and here. It's your ratio detector. You tune it for maximum smoke. Take this front off if I can and clean it. Works really good just like it is. So let me pause the video, see if I can get that front glass off. We'll clean it, put it back on.
Call now for your free consultation. For your free
The CRT has a short in it intermittently, which I think I mentioned just a few minutes ago, but I think it's going to be fine. I've cleaned the glass and the CRT of the front here. I'll pull all that off, clean all that, turn it off. Cleaned it all off. Put it back on. I'm going to clean this a little bit, the bezel and a few other things. I'm going to try to clean these knobs up a little bit. I'm going to fix all this up right here, re-glue that. Probably just re-glue that and just paint it brown in there a little bit and fix that there and just wipe this down really good with some, and that'll be it. I got to pull the chassis back out to clean it, like I said, but it's I'm going to let it run a while and see how it works. So any other updates will be on an addendum, a different video. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and riding along with me with the restoration of this Dumont RA 164. All right, talk to you later. Oh, remember, like and subscribe. All right, as an epilogue to this RA 164 Dumont, this Clinton TV set that I restored. Do a quick walk around. It's at night time. I'm out in my shop. I'm up downloading or dumping some the beginning of the videos, 2 card worth of videos into my computer. There's a TV right there.
Magnets at this low price.
There is a strict limit of 1 full newspaper order plus supply class. So order now.
Thing works really good. I still got a little work to do in the case. I gotta clean this up a little bit, do a little work right there, a little veneer work. I gotta clean the knobs. I gotta pull the chassis back out, clean the cabinet because I didn't do that before. Clean all these knobs, put them in the ultrasonic. Fix this right here, fix this right here, fix this right here. And I'm not going to do much to this. I'm just going to glue this back together. Might put a little, I'm not even going to put filler. I'm just going to darken this up, darken that up a little bit. And darken this up. and then give it some good furniture polish. So something to clean this up with, and put a little furniture polish on it and clean it. That'll be done. The other thing that I have to do is repair this back that got that damaged right there. That's got to be glued back together, so I'm going to take care of that hopefully this weekend. What else? Let's see. Here is the carnage. This is everything that come on out of there.
Look, you to some board. This is Captain William T. Wright from the USS Enterprise. We wish to end this hostility. Then you must. We are prepared to meet to discuss your terms. It is unlikely you are prepared to discuss terms. It is more likely that this is an attempt at deception. Come now, look,
That's a lot of parts right there, a lot of old capacitors. I got a handful of tubes. Oh, and I still got to order these. Dadgummit. I keep forgetting about those. Let's see, here's the other stuff here.
Then trust me now. Meet to discuss your terms. Discussion.
Oh, and there's the flyback. So flyback, pile of capacitors and resistors. Some new wiring here and there. Let's see. A lot of time.
I could put you within 30 meters of it, sir. O'Brien, report.
The Borg have adapted their electromagnetic field to prevent main transporter function, sir.
As expected. Mr. Day and Mr. Ward, proceed as we discussed. I can. Channel open, sir. We would like
Chassis cleaned up rather well.
Preparation is irrelevant. Your people will be assimilated as easily as
I think this ion trap is in upside down, but it's working. So I'm not going to mess with it. I'm not going to mess with anything if I can help it on here. But I do have to pull the chassis back out to vacuum it and clean it. Then I'll put it back in, check it one more time. And then I'm going to make me a place. I'll probably set it right here for right now. Push it over here in the corner and just let it run. And while I'm in here doing other things, and because I really want to get back on this. I want to get back on my oscilloscope. That's bugging me. I'm going to get down to why this thing don't work. I just had a thought about this. Dang, I don't remember what it was now. Oh, I know what it was. I did not have to do an alignment on this set. This thing works great. The only thing I had to do is go into the tuner. You take these two knobs off and go, there's a little slot in there, and you adjust. Fine. That's how you. This is not a whole lot of range to this, but there's a little adjustment inside here. You pull these two knobs off. There's a little adjustment in there, and you put this tuning knob to halfway. Then you adjust this right here for best reception, and you do that for each channel. But since this thing here is only going to pick up channel 3 off of that that DTV converter up there, wasn't no point doing anything else. So it's a really good picture on there. I've adjusted the AGC a little bit and all this stuff, but I'm just going to let it burn in for a while. So I'm going to let it run for a while, and probably a few weeks here. Every time I come out to the shop, I'm just going to run it the entirety of the time I'm here. So anyway, that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Thank y'all very much for watching, and I do wish each and every one of you a great evening or a great morning, whatever it is where you're at. And I would appreciate it if you're not a subscriber, become a subscriber and hit that like button. That helps my channel. So I appreciate you guys riding along with this video here, and next one I hope will be the oscilloscope, the 1460. Hopefully we can get that thing working, and probably have a checkout video coming up. This little dude. Little Sony 6-inch or 7-inch black and white TV. Alright guys, in closing on this Dumont Clinton model RA164, it's totally finished. Totally finished for what it is. So let's just talk about it real. Before we close, let's just talk about it. Here it is right here. Got it working, completely put together. Everything's the only thing that I might do is clean these knobs out a little bit more, but they've got that, they're acetate based knobs, and you can clean them and they'll get dirty the next day. X-Ray Tony B showed a way to clean these things, and I don't remember what he did, but I'm just going to kind of leave them alone. But the cabinet on this is, I'm not sure if this is a original coat or what, but I kind of dig the color. I love the little splotchiness of it. And you'll see a little boo-boo I made right here, but I think it's fine. But pull the front cover glass off, clean all of this out here, pull the chassis back out of the cabinet, vacuumed it all, got all the dust and everything out of it, cleaned it best I could. Had to repair some right here. I had little issues here with the veneer, but I went and glued them down there right there. So, and I fixed the speaker here. I glued it down right here with the laminates coming loose, and let me show you what I've got here. I bought these at the local home supply. I think it was Lowe's. Anyway, this right here, Varathane furniture, wood, floor, and wooden laminate repair markers, quickly repair scratches. It's got different colors in there: maple, oak, cherry, walnut, mahogany, and black. So as I was working on this thing and I was thinking about the cabinet on here, I didn't really, because I like the finish on this old cabinet, I didn't want to mess with it. I didn't want to destroy it. So what I did right here is, once this glued and set, I went in and took the mahogany, because mahogany closely matches this. It looks black on the camera here, but from looking at it though out of the camera, this blends really well. So I just used one of them markers and just painted it in right here. And then I just kind of cleaned it up here and there, a couple of places here. Looks really good. I had to re-glue this section right here. But let's turn you around a little bit. Do this without dropping the TV. But turned out really well. Got it playing right now. I repaired the back cover that will split. I mean, if you look right here, you'll see the fault line right here. It got split, so I just used some Gorilla epoxy on it. So you see a little epoxy marks, and I just took and did the best I could. But at least it's intact. It's all screwed together. It's running off the original line cord right here. It's still got a lot of pliability to it, so that's fine. All the screws are just mismatched, so I just used some 1/4-inch sheet metal screws. I had to re-drill the hole just a little bit for these because that's all I had. It doesn't look period, but honestly, I'm not worried about it. If the back is on there like it was intended to be. I do have a heater to cathode short intermittently in the CRT. So when I turn it on, I'm just going to leave that there right now. But when I turn it on, it wants to act up. But what I've done is I found a isolator brightener, a multi-purpose brightener that will isolate the filament from the TVs, and that's what I'm going to use. Once it gets in, I don't know if the pin is, I couldn't tell from the pictures, but it's got it's called what they call parallel. It's got jumpers on it where you can make it parallel or series type brightening circuit. And I'm going to set it up for parallel. Basically, it's going to isolate the filament in the CRT from the series, the filament string in the TV, which is one side is grounded, and that should take care of that. But this thing works fantastic.
Become the keeper of the gate. Hold the one for all to see.
Thing is really stable. The vertical is a little unstable here and there, but when I had the chassis, oh yeah, and I put the safety caps in here in the line too. I pulled the chassis back out just a few minutes ago and put the safety caps in here. So now we're good to go. And while I was there, I went ahead and spot checked some older resistors in here, and everything still worked. Kind of left it. Everything still looks good. I didn't see nothing that was unusual. So it's good to go. I'm really pleased with this old set. It comes on with a little bit of drive issue right down the middle here, but I have to go in. I guess I could have done this when I had the chassis open. I could have gone in. There's a jumper there that you can change to give you more range on the horizontal drive control, but it's working fine. So I'm just leaving it like it was, or leaving it like it is. It works fine. I played this thing for hours, and it's working great. So it was a pleasure working on this thing. I've never worked on a TV set that old. It's been a long series. Though the other thing that I need to do is put some feet on the bottom. It lays flat down on whatever you put it on, and that's not good for the veneer. So I got to find some feet like this. I only found 2 of them. I got to find something really rugged to put on there. That way I can set this thing down on cabinets or whatever, or whatever the heck I'm going to do with this thing. So I'm going to set that down on it and give it some feet so it'll stand up. Also, it's got ventilation underneath it. It's got to be able to you pick it up off of, wherever it's sitting, so it can have ventilation. But it's done. It's been fun working on this set. I haven't decided what I want to do with it yet. I may take it down to one of my tower sites that I have. It's got plenty of room in there. Put it in there, get me a converter box, and use that as entertainment while I'm working out there. So anyway, and if I can ever find a CRT for this, we'll work on that. So I don't know if that's going to happen this year. I'm trying to find a 25 XP22 CRT. If anybody knows where I can find one or equivalent, let me know in the comments or whatever. But I can't wait. This is going to be a great TV, and it's fantastic finish. It's got a little scuff here, but I sprayed it down the other day with some furniture cleaner, and it really just made that pop. So anyway, one day I'll get this thing working. It'll be a great video one day. The thing actually comes on and powers up and runs. So shouldn't have to do a whole lot to it. There's a couple of loose connections on one of the PC boards in here. But when we get to that point, this will be a great video. So that's my coup de grace of the channel right there. Almost 6-hour video. And that was fun working on it. One thing I did not show, and I believe I mentioned it, was the deflection yoke on this thing was open on one of the vertical coils. And I actually took that thing apart, repaired the vertical, the break in it, and put it back together, and lo and behold, it works. And it's still working. I hope it lasts. I'm still trying to find one for it. I'll find one day, and then that'll be good. Pitch tube is just a little soft, but it works. It comes on kind of white, and it takes it a couple of minutes to come in. Pitch tube is soft, but it works. So as long as it works. All right. Run my mouth long enough, bored y'all. But thanks for watching, guys. It's been fun working on this set. And hit that like and subscribe button, and tell all your friends, hey, they want to see somebody fix a 72-year-old TV, point them my direction. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Thank you very much for all your, all the kind words and everything on this. And that'll do it for this Dumont series. Thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all very, very much. Talk to y'all later. All right, bye.